Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's a very special episode. We're talking about Avengers Endgame, among other things. Stephen and Anthony are here. And I also have one of my mates, Rory. He's here as well.
Hello.
First thing, actually, I want to say is we're recording this on Anzac Day here in Australia. So I wanted to say thank you to everybody that's served our country and everybody that serves their countries all across the globe. It really means a lot for our sakes, and for those that sacrifice their lives. Anyway, I also wanted to talk about the Star Wars trailer. If you have anything to say about that,
Star Wars! We love Star Wars!
They clapped!
The bit with the lightsaber!
Do you know what I really wanted to happen at the very start? I wanted the TIE fighter to just mince her.
I don't know if you...
That was it. That's how it ends. There's no one.
run.
It's literally bang. The end.
I don't know if you watch Aldo Jones on YouTube. He's the guy that does the weird trailers.
Is it the one where the TIE fighter blows her up?
No, that's the guy that did the Infinity War trailer with all the Ugandan knuckles.
That was great.
He actually has one for Endgame out. I cannot wait to see his trailer for the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh my god. Like, what? Okay, here's the thing that bugs the hell out of me. For so many times they've been saying, this is the end of the Skywalker lineage. That's it, it's done.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And then they put the Rise of Skywalker. Now, there was one person that said to me, and I actually do agree with this person, it's to get people to sit in the cinema. When they hear, Skywalker? The Rise of Skywalker? It's basically to get people to sit down and get their money.
No, do you know what it is? It in a title, it basically goes, yeah, we fucked up the last time around. We're really sorry. Here's all your fan wank. Off you go.
Oh,
pull the deck off yourselves. Fucking Star Wars.
The jizz will be fucking.
The jizz will flow like wine.
Yeah.
you know what I think it is, though? I think that the Jedi are now called Skywalkers. That's the answer.
I think so, yeah.
Do you know the other thing that's pissed
Also-
me off? No R2. Did they kill off R2D2?
Yeah.
No, I think I just don't think we see him in it. He's probably in it still.
No, do you know what I think it is? Because they laid it up with, I think it was, there's so many names. The ship one.
The shit one.
Yeah.
The Last Jedi.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, sorry, not that one. The good one before that one.
The Force Awakens.
Aye, that one. R2 was fucked.
Yeah.
So I think what they've done, his battery is like completely like calved. And basically, what's going to happen in this here, R2 is going to sacrifice himself to get to where like some sort of thing with the Millennium Falcon or something. Something's going to happen, like the hyperdrive's bollocks.
No, do you know what they'll do? They'll do the same thing like they did in Solo. They'll put the droid into the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, fuck that! What the fuck was that? Oh, that means that dirty bastard's going to be rubbing up the fucking dials going, we're back with you,
Sure, did you see the shot of Lando in the Rise of Skywalker trailer? He's wearing the exact same outfit he wore in Solo.
Yeah.
Holy
That's almost
shit.
like his I'm about to fuck my bitch outfit, like.
No, you know what I wanted to happen? I wanted to walk in going, fuck me, Han, you ruined it. What's on the walls?
Like, have you just had like a bunch of smokers in here for
No,
the past 40
no,
years? Like,
no.
this was pure pearlescent white.
This man had so many orgies that he couldn't be bothered cleaning up after him. That's what's happened.
Yeah, because jizz does go brown if you leave it for a while.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
true.
Jesus.
Scientific fact, gentlemen.
We've all had that one sock at the bottom of the hamper, you know.
Ah, fucker, he's now running our government.
He is, yeah.
Anyway, it looks good. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think Rise of Skywalker is going to be referring to
It's
the
going to
rise of
be
Kylo
fan
Ren.
wank. That's
I don't
basically what it
think-
is.
I think it's misleading. I think it's going to be Kylo Ren. It's Rise of him, not Rey. I think Rey is going to be
I will
connected to
say one
Palpatine.
thing that I am looking forward to because of the cocktails they've given us so many times. Are we going to get the Knights of Ren, or is it just going to be, here they are for 5 seconds?
We are.
Yeah, we are.
But
Yeah.
properly. I mean properly.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Fucking Palpatine is back.
Fucking Palpatine.
Do you know what? No, do you know what? I hope this is a troll. I hope they troll us with this, right? It's just you know one of them droids. I don't know if he's what played the battle.
Yeah, had like the little
It's just
projection
that.
of his face.
It's just
yeah.
him laughing, and she punches it, and that's it.
No, I think it's his like, because the Sith don't get Force ghosts the way that the Jedi do. So whenever
Soul in a
Yeah, exactly.
The
so
cloning technique.
no.
Like a Horcrux.
Like his soul will be trapped in the Death Star.
Like a Horcrux.
Like a Horcrux, yeah.
Oh my god, I'd be cool. You
Yeah.
fuck him down a reactor again.
It's like what I said. It's like what I said. It's gonna be that fucking the thing that I posted on Facebook and Twitter, social media in general, where it's like, "Hello, Ghostbusters." Yeah, there's this fucking mental old man talking about the Senate and fucking unlimited power.
And magnetrons
Yeah.
and all kinds of shit. He's a noisy wee fucker. No,
Could be a hologram as well.
I do think that. I
true.
think it's like I think what's going to happen is she's going to hit some sort of like trap system or something and activates like these holograms and stuff.
No, dude, I'm telling you now. This is where my money is. Palpatine has been behind it the whole fucking time.
That he's alive.
He was pulling Snoke strings.
Oh, that's been proven long
Like,
ago.
that's what it's going to be. Because, you know, everyone was like, what the fuck? Who was Snoke? And now he's fucking dead.
Now,
It's going to be like Snoke was another Dooku.
yeah,
Yeah.
but here's one thing that has been actually put into canon. That when Palpatine was in power, finally had the Empire, like the beginning of it, like no Rebels time,
Yeah.
he had got like this like dark energy sense thing in the Outer Rim, and he went and got like some of his soldiers to go out and find this thing. I believe that was Snoke. I believe that there was like another dark side energy that he went out to the Outer Rim and met up with him and caused this whole puppeteering.
No, I genuinely think Snoke was fucking nothing.
Oh no, he
Like,
was. He was
Snoke was
absolutely
just
nothing.
fuck all.
Yeah.
What if Snoke was like a failed clone of Palpatine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, fuck
Yes. I 100%.
Yo, that's a good theory.
I do believe that. I think.
Probably not true, but
Yeah,
No,
that's a
you'll
good
be
theory.
surprised, man. You will be surprised. I think that, or if for a long time people thought it was a failed clone of Anakin.
Ooh.
So like our Darth Vader, it was like a failed attempt to bring him back, which is bullshit because it doesn't make sense. But there has been stories that there's going to be two sides of Anakin's Force Ghost coming back.
Yeah, it's going to be flipping between
Yeah, it's going to be like a
Anakin
flux.
and Vader.
Yeah.
In all fairness, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and I know it's gonna be fan wank, and I'm just gonna sit and enjoy it.
Good!
You know,
That's what I want.
that's all. I just said, no, C-3PO with a gun.
Great!
What the fuck? I hope he blows his head off.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. Die, Jedi, die! Wait, what did I say?
No, I hope he doesn't know how to load it and shoot himself in the head.
Yeah, that's how he goes out.
C-3PO dies by
Bang.
accidentally shooting himself in the head. And then that wee
We
tiny
need
DB something or
DB or something, is it? What the
Dio.
fuck's it called? Dio, yeah.
what the hell is that?
Yeah.
They literally took
Ronnie James
No,
Dio.
they took the Pixar lamp and stuck it into Star Wars.
It looks like a fucking hairdryer on a wheel.
That's what it is. Everyone was on LSD and they wanted to know what robot, and he
Yeah.
had a lamp and a wheel. And he goes, that's what it is.
It's like, well, do you know the way that, like, Disney owned Pixar?
Yeah.
And the other way, Disney owns Star Wars?
You really?
We're gonna make the Pixar logo a fucking droid!
My
It's gonna
God!
have a fucking magnetron! It's gonna shoot lasers out of its fucking nose! Write this down!
I think it's just for toys, you know.
Oh, it
Of
is.
course it
It
is,
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bat
Everything is
and
Star
fuck it up.
Wars.
That's what it is. This is all toy.
I think
lost
they'll
hope
sell
in Star Wars.
flashlights of it.
Yeah, well. You know there actually is sex toys. There is actually Star Wars sex toys.
I don't doubt that.
Oh, yeah.
Joel's
have a
actually,
couple.
there's Pixar sex toys.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, sex toy story. If you can't get a Woody, try a Buzz.
Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. What? Yeah, Dexar. That's the fucking Wood Rocket version.
Dexar!
Dexar.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It comes bouncing out, but it's like a dildo, and it goes slap, slap, slap down to create the eye.
No! Let's talk about Endgame. Let's get the fuck away from
Yeah.
this.
Actually, since the last podcast, unfortunately, Stan Lee passed away.
Yeah. That's
But, you know,
sad
he was
fact.
what, 93?
Yeah.
He was 94, wasn't he?
That's a
No, I thought
brave
he was
age.
hold on, I'm looking
If he
at it.
wasn't
he
90,
lived a life.
if he wasn't 94, he was in his 94th year.
The thing I actually like about it too is that him and his wife, the story with him and his wife, and
Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
but there's no, like, you hear all these celebrities that they break up and all this stuff. They
Yeah.
never did.
Oh, and they were madly in love with each other.
Yeah.
Now, I know, like, a lot of people give him flack and shit like that, and you know what, fair enough. But Kevin Smith told this fucking story where, because Stan Lee's in Mallrats.
Yes.
Stan Lee's first ever full-on cameo was Mallrats. Technically, it was Trial of the Incredible Hulk, but he didn't really have much of a speaking role. But he has a full-on proper scene in Mallrats. And, like, he plays a version of himself where he's talking to Brody and he says, oh, I had this one girl that got away, don't let the love of your life get away, and all this shit. And then, as he was reading that, he called up Kevin and said, I can't say this shit. Like, the wife will never let me come home. She'll be asking me, like, what the fuck? Like, you had the girl that got away. What the fuck? Did you settle for me or something?
Yeah.
And, like, Kevin was sitting going, no, it's your character in the movie had a girl that got away. And he went, I know, but can you write a line or something that says I was making that all up or shit? Because she'd not let me sleep in the bed again. I was sleeping on the sofa. And it's like, that's fucking beautiful. The guy's in his fucking
And he's
60s.
shitting himself that he might get in
Like,
trouble.
in his 50s or 60s, and he's shitting himself
Yeah.
while getting in trouble with a wife.
Yeah.
That's fucking beautiful.
And she, I think she died in 2017, and after that he wasn't the same, he didn't
No.
have...
And she also done the voice of Madam Web from the animated series.
In the Spider-Man,
Yeah,
she did Madam Web.
Which that needs to come back.
Because wasn't he in the same episode playing himself?
Yes.
Because it was the last episode
Yes.
where it turns out the Spider-Man goes through a portal from Madam Web and he ends up in our universe and he meets Stan Lee, the creator of Spider-Man.
Yeah, which is a weird episode. That
I
was a
remember
trippy
that.
episode. But no, yeah, it do you know what I was saying? Me and Steven were saying this, and I think it's going to break me, is when the final cameo that they filmed with him.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know when that movie's going to happen, but when it does happen, the next one, we never get another cameo of Stan Lee.
like
No, they'll CGI him.
Yeah, 100% they scanned his head.
They're gonna CGI him.
I don't
it's
know.
not
No,
disrespectful.
no, do you know what I think they should do if they've CGI'd his head? Have him as just like a wee background character.
And not a
Like
voice
walking
role.
around or
Yeah,
something.
he's gonna be in every film.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in every film. There's no doubt.
In Deadpool 2, his cameos are painting on a wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like even in the Marvel Netflix shows, like I think he's like a police sergeant or something.
Yeah.
You see his picture in the background of the police station.
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, rest in peace, Stan Lee. He was
Yeah.
almost 96.
He lived a
Wow.
life.
Yeah.
Dude hung in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Endgame. We're going to talk non-spoilers first for people that don't want to be
Oof.
spoiled.
It was,
So basically, there's not. We'll say it's the best movie that's ever been made, and I hope it beats Avatar in the box office.
please, yes.
You know it will.
Yeah.
You know it will.
Wait, there's an
I
Avatar
counter
movie?
that argument.
There was, yeah.
The most.
Oh, yeah. Which one?
First one.
The most. What?
2009, Avatar.
Oh, the blue people, the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
The blue cat people that have sex with their tails.
Oh, God, yeah, that's back in my head again. No.
Fucking Avatar came out 10 years ago.
What the
10
hell?
fucking years ago.
Shit, I hate Avatar. It's not a good
Here,
movie
guys,
at all.
did you have the insult of playing the game?
I had the game. My fucking ex
Oh my
bought me the
God.
game.
It was
It's like a
bad.
shitty Halo piss take.
Guys,
Oh,
I have to confess something though.
Oh no.
What?
I have never seen Avatar.
You're not
lucky
missing
man.
anything. You're not missing a
You,
thing.
no.
Shite.
The movie has no cultural impact.
I mean,
No.
well, it's just a movie about blue people. I'll just go watch
It's
Smurfs.
Smurfs.
It's
You know, the live
blue
action
cat people
Smurfs.
fucking each other's tails.
There you go. That's the whole story.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, have you ever seen, what's that fucking movie with a hot fucking fairy bitch?
There's a lot of hot furry bitches.
Fucking, what do you call it?
Smurfs.
No, fucking
Fluffy.
Save the Rainforest.
Save the rainforest.
Save the Rainforest.
The fuck are you
It's
watching?
an animated movie.
Yeah,
Fucking
what
Fern
type
Gully.
of fairy movies are you watching?
Fern Gully. What?
Has anyone seen Fern Gully?
No.
Yeah, I have it on DVD.
Yeah, that's fucking
What?
Avatar.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, well,
What's the bat?
yeah, Avatar is the shit version of Fern Gully.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fuck that
Back
movie.
to Endgame. Yeah, fuck it. back to Endgame, non-spoilers, you know, I guess all we can say is it's very different to Infinity War.
I just say
Yeah.
it's shock. It's a shock. It's like what's going on?
Yeah. It's very much its own beast.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Should we take it in turns talking about our feelings?
Yeah, okay. But don't spoil anything.
Yeah, no spoilers, just our feelings.
Okay, I'll start. I really enjoyed it. Like, I think it's definitely in my top 3 of MCU films. I think Iron Man is still my favorite, and then Civil War, and then Endgame. Parts of it, you know, there's a few little plot holes, but other than that, yeah, I really, really enjoyed it, and I think it'll go down in history as probably the biggest. It's definitely the biggest movie of the last 2 decades.
Yes.
For me, I really, really loved it. It gave me pretty much everything I wanted to see.
Yeah.
Although it does leave a lot of plot strands from Infinity War unfulfilled.
Yeah.
It kind of it does certain things that'll make you go, wait, what? How will that have a knock-on effect to future movies and so on?
Yeah.
It's the best way I can describe it is it's like a bad haircut. It's long in all the places you wanted it to be short, and it's short in all the places where you wanted it to be long.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, but that doesn't do it a disservice at all. I think the pacing of it, you can really, really tell this was going to be like a 6-hour long movie or something, and they have just been hacking and slicing to cut this thing down to even the 3 hours where it's at. For a 3-hour movie, it's breakneck pace. It just keeps going and going and going and going and going. I will say though, there's a couple of scenes at the start where, in an ideal world, I would have had them at the end of Infinity War.
Yeah.
But then it would have lessened the impact of Infinity War's ending. The first hour or so kind of drags along because they introduce a new concept in Endgame. I'm not going to give away what it is, obviously, because this is non-spoiler.
Yeah.
And it takes a long, long time to set this up.
Yeah.
And that kind of makes the movie suffer a little bit. But once that's out of the way, the second act is pure balls-out fun. The third act is fucking, dude, it will bring a tear to even the toughest of people out there.
Yeah.
It will
Cried multiple times.
it will genuinely, it'll make you cry happy tears, it will make you cry sad tears.
Oh yeah.
But it's so quick in how it wraps everything up. And the ending is beautiful. And I will say this as well, and I know this is a non-spoiler, there are no post-credit scenes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And I think that's a good thing, because this movie, because this movie is almost like this is the last chapter. It's kind of like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. It's like, this is it, it's over.
In fairness, I'm glad they did, because it's getting to the point where you go, I don't want this all the time. I don't want to be like, all right, there's 30 more movies I have to see to get to this story.
I think from the tone of this movie, which is, again, mental, it's all over the place. Because there's parts in it where it's really somber, then you'll have a little bit of a lighthearted moment, then it's back to somber again, then it's like, fucking hell, this is epic! And then somber, and then, you know, a little bit of funny and stuff, and then it'll kind of go on from there. I don't think this movie would have benefited from having a mid-credit scene or a post-credit scene.
No.
Because, again, it would have lessened the impact of the ending. It's the same thing as Infinity War,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where it didn't have a mid-credit scene.
Yeah. Very end one, and that was
Yeah.
basically the end of Infinity. There aren't any post-credit scenes, but there are a few Easter eggs thrown in through the credits that if you don't stay for them, you won't know that they're there.
Yeah, there is one big Easter egg right at the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was nice. It was quite touching.
Oh yeah, I love that. Anthony, you have anything else to say?
I'm just still I'm stunned. I will say one thing is, if you're a Marvel fan, you need this in your life.
Yeah.
You can't, if you walk away, if you decide not to do it, or you get to the point where I was getting with it, was kind of getting burned out with the Marvel movies. but this stick to it.
Yeah.
Continue to this one.
It very much feels like this is it over.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
And also, I'll throw this in before we start talking about spoilers. If you're one of those people out there that hasn't got the chance to see this movie yet, first of all, consult a doctor. What the fuck's wrong with your head? And second of all, if you're one of those people that hasn't seen this movie yet, and you're going, fuck it, I don't really care about spoilers. I'll listen to this podcast or I'll listen to other podcasts or whatever.
That's a waste.
Don't, because trust me on this. Trust me on this. You cannot predict the fucking direction this movie goes.
No, and it will not do it justice.
Yeah.
Anything that you listen to will not do
It'll
it
be
justice
empty.
in any way.
Yeah.
You need this experience in your life. You need to have all the emotions there and experience it. If you're listening to other people explain their side of stuff, it's empty.
I follow a page on Reddit called Marvel Studio Spoilers, and I unfollowed it in the lead up to Endgame. Just as we were coming out of the cinema tonight, we were waiting because a whole lot of us went to go see it, and we're waiting on people coming out of the bathroom or people, like getting out of the seats and whatever. Like, I was waiting outside and I went, I'll check out the Reddit page and see what's going on. People lost their fucking minds on it. And I mean they lost their minds on it because they got the full plot synopsis before they saw the movie. And they were going like, this is really fucking disappointing. And oh my god, I can't believe they did this with this character and did that with that character. This is bullshit. What the fuck? This is another Last Jedi. They actually said that. They compared this movie to The Last Jedi.
Oh.
And it just goes to show the experience of watching it versus reading what it's about.
Yeah.
It'll fuck up your experience.
Yeah. No, as I said, the final part to it is I'm happy. Many emotions. It's many things going through my head right now because I'm still trying to process it. Did this happen?
Yeah.
Is it real?
Pinch yourself, it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should say Rory and I both saw this movie yesterday, but you two, it's been, an hour and a half since you got out of it?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 hours?
Yeah,
Not even less than that.
3 a.m. whenever we came out of the cinema. What time is it now? Yeah, so about 2.5 hours ago, we came out of the cinema.
And we're still just processing it. It's just like there's so much to take in. And I will say one thing: if you are a hardcore fan of Marvel stuff, you need to see a second time. If you're gonna, I don't understand people. I know friends that actually go to see it once and that's it. They're satisfied. It's like, what?
Well, sure. I mean, you're talking to two people here that collectively we saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2 like 4 or 5 times. Was it?
No, it was Infinity War.
It was Infinity War. We saw 4 or 5 times. Fuck yeah, we have a story to tell you about Infinity War.
Yeah, because you saw it twice in the same day, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah. So I
The last time.
went to the midnight screening with yourself and Elizabeth, and then you came back here. We stayed up all night, just going like, "What the fuck was that?" And then we had to go to the cinema again that morning to go see it with another friend of mine, and we conked out.
And then on top of that, a friend of mine says, "Do you know what's out?" It's like, "What? Infinity War." I was like, "Oh, great!" Went to see it with him, and then they got back home. It's like, "Oh man, I've got you a ticket. What to see? What? Infinity War." I was like, "Oh bollocks!" It was at the point where it's like, I can't deal with this. I don't want it to happen again.
One thing I will say though is I am so glad they stuck to only showing the opening bits in the trailers.
Oh, dude, I was going, this is going to happen. They're going to spoil it all. They're going to do it here and little dribs and drabs, no leading up to it. But no, they stuck to it good, and I'm happy with that.
Now, another thing as well that kind of fucked with me with trying to get into the movie is the fact that I've seen the trailers. And so, like, you're seeing a lot of footage you've already seen at the start of the movie.
Yeah. Here's the worst for me. I'm a meme whore.
Yeah.
So every time I seen clips, like, that's a meme. Yeah. That's a meme.
Let me guess, were you waiting for the moment where Ant-Man went up Thanos' ass?
No, I don't care about that one. It's when Thor meets Captain Marvel. There's a meme with that one.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear that shit as well, where people were hearing "I have telepathy"?
What? No.
In the trailer? Has anyone heard this?
No, I haven't heard.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. So
somebody dug really deep.
They released a clip of the scene, you know, where he brings Stormbreaker to him. Well, apparently, whenever him and Captain Marvel are having the face-off, you can hear her whisper, "I have telepathy."
Bullshit.
What the fuck?
You
But
can
it's-
you hear it, right? But that is literally it's Thor, like, because he's just eating. He finishes eating. That's him like swallowing and like licking
Yeah.
his lips.
It's
That
like
is
a weird.
That is not.
It's like a weird phenomenon. It's like the Mandela effect.
Laurel and Yanny.
Right, yeah.
It's like Laurel and Yanny. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like
don't,
the.
don't
read
start
into
that
it.
again. That annoyed me for 2 months.
No, it's because the fans were turned into rabid dogs at this point, and they were going like, "We need more fucking information." What's that? That sounds like she said I have telepathy.
That bugs me with a few people because they want to see all this. They want to have all the spoilers and have all their theories. Like, do you know the film that made me laugh is when the Star Wars trailer broke out. The amount of people and a friend of ours said like, where do you see the internet will break with all these theories? And then Marvel did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
There's so many YouTube channels going like, did you see this bit here? This is a reference from the very first movie. I don't care. Stop. But just go and watch the movie and enjoy it. Oh, it just...
Do you know what it is?
You need a slap in the jaw. That's what they need.
No, do you know what it genuinely is? And I have a theory behind this. It's Cartman Land.
Oh my god, yes.
It's Cartman Land. Because there's an episode of South Park where Cartman inherits $1 million and he goes off and he buys himself an amusement park. But he boards it off and says, and he even makes TV adverts and he goes, "So much to do at Cartman Land, but you can't come." And everyone loses their shit and goes, "Fuck! I need to go to this fucking theme park." Even though the theme park was fucking crashing and burning, no one wanted to go to it. Cartman turned it around without meaning to.
Holy shit.
That's what the marketing strategy is now for big movies, where it's like, here's a little tiny bit, little bit of footage, but you have to come and see the movie on opening night to see what the fuck's going on.
People want what they can't have.
Exactly, yeah.
It's just a normal basic instinct.
That's why I'm so attractive.
Oh god.
Alright, well, Rory, I know how you feel about this, but do you want to tell the people?
Yes. Okay. I am a man of unpopular opinions.
Ooh.
People hate my opinions, but anyway. Don't get me wrong. I love this film. It is in the top 3 of Marvel films that I've enjoyed. However, I really did not like some parts. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's not spoiler, but the first half was just, for me, the pacing was so off. I feel like because Infinity War was meant to be this 2.5 hour build up, right? It just didn't feel like Infinity War was actually that important. Like, you could have... Well, it was, obviously. It's the start of Endgame, but with the amount of setup that they did in Endgame, I just don't think that it was needed. It felt really out of pace. Although, after that, the second half... I'm not going to say anything about the second half, except for, it is just pure fun. There is nothing but fun. It is just... intense. So many tearjerkers, happy and sad and crazy, and just oh my god, what the fuck is going on? All those moments. It's just the one thing that I think made me not have the same reaction as a lot of people is I did kind of predict some of it. I kind of knew what was going to happen when it was happening, rather than just wait, what just happened? I was just oh, okay, I guess that happened. I thought that was going to happen.
A lot of things in the movie that look later,
Yeah, and I think that was mostly on my part as well. It's that every person's going to have a different experience, and I feel like that was because before Endgame I've been analysing, and I've been thinking, and I've been looking at all these theories. If I didn't look at any of those theories, and I wasn't, intentionally looking and trying to predict this film that I didn't want to predict, even though I've been trying to do that for the last few months, then I probably would have had a different experience. But in saying that, the film was really good. It just has a lot of flaws, but as I said, every movie has a lot of flaws. There's not the perfect movie, and Endgame is not the perfect movie, but it is a really, really good Marvel movie.
Iron Man is a perfect movie.
No, Spider-Man 3 is the perfect movie.
Oh, fuck off. But no, I agree. The first half is kind of lacking.
Yeah.
But with that, if you haven't seen it, go see it.
Because we're going to be talking about spoilers soon.
We're going to talk about spoilers, right?
Yes!
So,
Finally!
if you haven't, click away.
This is your last chance. I'm going to say a spoiler in 3, 2, one. Okay, Thor is in Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my god.
I know.
The very first scene, I think we all kind of knew it was going to be this, but Clint's family being dusted.
I was not prepared for that. That broke me. That I was like, I still. Oh my god, yeah. Oh.
Is it bad I laughed?
You cruel
You heartless
son of a
bastard!
I don't have an attachment to Hawkeye in the MCU.
I did laugh, actually.
I was like,
honest
because
to
he
God,
just turns around and she's gone, and then
No,
he
honest
turns
to
around
God,
again,
it's the
they're all
moment-
gone. He's just
yeah.
like,
I
okay.
think they missed out on a great opportunity. They could have shown, just
Yes.
random people in the street, like a dad with his 3-year-old kid playing at the park, and he.
Oh my God, yeah.
I think it was as good the way it
Like,
is.
what the fuck?
No, I
You know what I
think.
thought was a really sad detail?
What?
Okay, this is completely unrelated to the Hawkeye thing, but the dusting in general is when Ant-Man's walking down the street after coming back or whatever. You see dogs on like the doorsteps of like their homes, just looking for their family, and they're just
Yeah.
waiting. It's just like dogs sitting down on the porch, just waiting, and that's so sad.
Yeah, that's one
Yeah.
thing that kind of annoyed me, both about Infinity War and Endgame, is they show the snap and they show people disintegrating, but it's all related to the core Avengers. It's not related to the rest of the
Yes.
world. And we get sort of little bits and pieces. Like, I know there's one scene where Captain America talks about seeing whales in the Hudson River because the pollution's cleaned up and stuff. And we see kind of aerial shots that you see in the trailer of like New York is completely fucked and so on.
Yeah.
But there's other parts of the movie where it feels like the world is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the one thing they missed out on is the only place that they actually showed the remnants of the snap was New York. Like, New York is not the only place in the entire world that was snapped.
Because
They didn't show any
like
of the
they go to
country.
San Francisco at one point and everything seems fine. There's even a security guard still has his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about Wakanda?
No, I don't think so.
Was what?
Are you sure there was an Asian guy?
Oh, that was Chai.
That was Chow. I was so happy. Because I had seen a picture. I think it was like the opening thing, and they had all the celebrities. It's like Chow's in this, and he has a really quick he's the security guard, and I was shouting like, oh my god, it's Chow. I wanted him to say, you fuck on me.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that.
No, we were joking. We wanted to see him take down Thanos completely naked and with two
With
samurai
two
swords
"You
over his
fuck on
shoulder.
me."
Yeah.
And then Thanos goes, no one fucks in you. Godzilla,
Yeah.
destroy cities.
Yeah. I hate him. I hate him too.
That's the reason why I've made the snap. No, I was not enough. But going back to the stars, I was not prepared for that. I literally turned to Steve, was like, "Are they gonna do it?" And he was like, "What? They're gonna
You're
do
gonna say the N word.
They're gonna do they're gonna do it. Yeah."
An F-bomb.
Oh,
They had the opportunity to every movie, and they still haven't done it.
yeah, there's.
It should have been Captain America.
Yeah.
Like, do you know the bit where he sees
What
his
the fuck?
He sees his other self and he goes,
fuck.
shit. It should have been, oh fuck.
Yeah, he said, what did he say? You gotta be shitting me.
Yeah, you gotta be shitting me. I'm like, fuck me. I love the line where he goes, I could do this all day. Yeah, I know.
Do you know what
could.
that happened that quick that I thought was Loki?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, because he
that's
thinks
what
it
I
is Loki.
Yeah, I thought it was Loki. I thought, oh my god, Loki's disguised himself as Captain America, and I thought that was what's going to happen. It's like, wait, it is the Captain? It's like, what?
But again, it's that whole thing of it's rushed in the places where you don't want it to be rushed.
Yeah.
Because they do that whole bullshit thing where just after they arrest Thanos, or after they arrest Loki, he changes himself to look like Captain America to mock him and then changes back.
Yeah.
And it's like, we know why that's there, you fuckers.
The film in general, for a 3-hour film, they could have easily split that into 2 films. There was a lot that was rushed for a 3-hour film. Especially one thing that I thought was a bit odd is like Tony Stark is up in space for that long and he's like really alone and everything, and then just when he comes back to Earth, he just gives Pepper a hug and then goes on. Like what? Like
Yeah. Well, I
he just
did
comes
like
down,
that.
He's a little bit emotional, but there's no like, oh my god, I'm back, thank you so much. It's just like, okay, bye. I walk off now. I'm with Pepper.
Again, it is rushed in that aspect, but like I do like the little bits in it, like where he goes, I lost the kid. And,
that's sad. Yeah.
Like whenever he's like fucked and like he's on the drip and everything.
And fighting with the cap, yeah.
And I did like his little his when he became like so raged that he passed out.
Yeah.
He was he was really pissed off at Captain America.
Well, speaking of, that's the very next scene where Tony and Nebula are saved. And one of the things that he says is he was up there for 22 days, which is obviously a reference to the fact that Endgame was the 22nd film in the MCU.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I did like the fact that like Nebula was really alien in this at the start, because we've every time we've seen her, she's always like this, like fighting and doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this was really alien between Tony and her. Like he was teaching her how to do games and stuff, and she couldn't grasp it. Like, did I win?
Paper football,
like, and shaking hands and stuff, and just alien-ish stuff. I was like, I like that, because every time they make them in like these humanized versions of what we think they are.
Yeah.
But I really appreciated that between the two of them.
And also set to the awesome soundtrack of Dear Mr. Fantasy.
Yeah.
By Traffic, which is a fantastic song, and it's all about this guy. It's essentially about a Joker. It's about a guy, like they're begging a guy to make them happy, even though it'll make him break down in tears, because he's just so tired of being the guy that makes everyone happy again. And I thought that's a great little way to start this movie, because everyone's broken.
The one thing that made me go, oh shit, was when like Nevi puts him in onto the chair, and you think that's him gonna die, and you see his.
I really thought that was it for him.
Do you know who I thought it was? I literally thought it was Thanos. I thought because the light was starting to beam up, and he done that look like, oh fuck. I was like, oh my god, it's Thanos, like to find the ship and it's gonna like interrogate him, and then Captain Marvel's like, ah. Really?
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
This
so
fucker.
Cheap. It was so cheap.
The Super Saiyan. That's who it is.
Yeah.
I think I've already explained my distaste for Captain Marvel to Will, but like, I feel like she was just such a cheap way to move.
It's a powerhouse. They wanted someone to go like, here we go. Like, there's a person who's going to beat the shit out of Thanos.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
Captain Marvel is not. She was not the right hero to put in at that moment, because she's too powerful, and the creators know she's too powerful, because, you know, in parts of the film, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to go defend another planet somewhere. She's over there now while you guys fight Thanos. But like,
it's not even.
That is so.
It's
so
that, but it's also
because...
it's that, but it's also the fact is they hyped the shit out of her. For the entire time, they hyped the hell out of it, and then you get her as just this. I always seen her as this like backup character, throws a couple of lines in, shoots a bit, and that's it. And I was like, really? What was the point?
Yeah.
We have a powerhouse. We have Thor. Why do we need two powerhouses? And
the thing is with Captain Marvel is, it was just like she keeps saying how, oh, I need to go help other planets because they've dealt with the snap. I have to go help them because they don't have you. But you know, if it's that important to go resolve what the snap did, why would she not go on the mission that is going to resolve what the snap did? Like the entire point of their mission was to reverse what the snap did, and she's like, no, I'm gonna go help the other planets because they got snapped. But like, if she there was just a cheap way to get for the directors to get Captain Marvel out of there. Otherwise, it would have been too easy, and it was just. If it was if this was real, they would have said, "Hey, Captain Marvel, like, you know, we're about to go back in time and stop Thanos from doing the snap." She would have been, yeah, exactly. But no, I have to go save other planets. Like, it's more important. Like, why would she not go with them? But yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, she goes with them at the start of the movie, and Thanos gets his fucking head knocked off. And,
which was a mind fucking half.
Yeah, but then after that, she just goes, right, that's it, that's your mission done, I'm fucking off. Because do you not notice they deliberately put the scene in very early days where they're explaining what the fuck happened, and she looks at the screen and she sees Nick Fury's gone. And she just goes, right, well, my friend called me to this planet to help out, he's fucked. So, yep, you've killed Thanos, I'm away.
Yeah, because I was sitting going, right, because the intensity in her eyes looking at that, of Nick Fury's image, I thought, right, that's it. they're gonna have like Tony's gonna have this big strategy or something, and she's gonna do the Peter Quill thing. She loses her shit and beats the shit out of Thanos, or has a fist fight or something. All she did in that scene was basically like hold him for a couple of minutes, and then Thor's like, "Bite you, lad," dead. And you're like, what just happened? Like,
exactly, yeah.
I honestly did believe this. I literally thought Thanos was fucking with them with the Reality Stone. I was expecting them to all leave the planet, and then the next minute you see it all ripple effect, and it's just Thanos sitting there going, "Let them think that they've killed me, and I'm going to plan this alien invasion or something to take them out." I thought it was going to happen like that. That literally stunned me, because the next bit was 5 years has passed and this really happened. Thanos got killed. It was like, what the hell?
I think he let it happen because, you know, he did what he set out to do. Now he's done, he's retired.
He has no more, he has no purpose anymore.
And from his point of view, it can't be undone even if he's dead, because he's destroyed the stones. Yeah, there's no way back. He's won. He's definitively won. He doesn't care.
Honestly, dude, when we seen him, I was like, what the fuck happened to him? Because did Thor do that much damage to him?
Yeah.
And then when he tells us, like, I used the power of the stones to destroy the stones.
It nearly killed me.
I was like, Jesus, man, what the hell? But I've never thought I'd ever, like, sympathize with a Marvel villain. Thanos really, like, even, like, his entire people are gone. He is the last one as far as we know, I think. Like he referenced
because Titan's
fucked, gone,
yeah.
So he has nothing to live for. He literally has done, as I said, he has done what he wanted to do. He doesn't care if he dies or not. But I don't
know if he's the last, because we're getting an Eternals movie and they're from Titan.
Yes, they are.
Whether that's a sequel or a prequel, I don't know. But there are definitely still, I think there's more than just him.
Because if I'm correct in it, I could be wrong, that he wasn't a full, like, Titan. He was like a hybrid, or not.
He was a mutant, because the Titans look like normal people.
Yes, that's what was
yeah, because he was born as a big bastard purple baby. Yeah,
bastard purple baby. Great description there.
When he was born, his mother tried to murder him.
Fuck.
Which would be pretty, you know, but yeah. So
no wonder he wanted to do that. The snap, like he's just broken kid. He's like,
yeah.
I don't want to play any with these toys anymore. Fuck you all.
That's something I did notice. His character changed.
Yeah.
From wanting to save the universe to being, fuck it, I'm gonna kill it because I enjoy killing.
I want to start my own universe with blackjack and hookers.
I could not get over that Nebula of all the fucking ones that hurt, because they're in the same timeline. They share the same, like, sub-network thing. And Thanos learns everything he needed. So that moment in Infinity War when Tony meets Thanos and he knows him by name, and he said that line about knowledge, like, you're not the only one cursed with knowledge. It makes sense now. It's like, what the hell?
That is the one thing. The way they did time travel was so good, because it didn't affect the future, but it still, like, affected some parts. Yeah. I would not be surprised if in a re-release or a box set release of the Infinity Saga, we get parts like in the original Avengers where you can see them in the corner in the alleyway, or you can see that big line that bald chick, I forgot her name, is puts.
The ancient one.
Yeah. I'm so happy.
If they change little things to make the continuity, like, to make that continuity happen, that would be so cool.
Do you know what it is? Yeah. It's Bill and Ted rules. Because you know the scene at the end of Bill and Ted where they go, okay, well, we'll set this up later where the keys will be hidden underneath this bush. And they reach down and the keys are behind the bush.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's Bill and Ted rules. So as long as you have the intent of going back and putting things back where you took them from, it'll all work out.
I did love her explanation about, like, you know, you might take these Infinity Stones away from the timeline, but you'll cause chaos and destruction.
Yeah.
And then when Hulk Banner is explaining it, but we can go back on the moment when we took them back again. He goes, but the problem is if you all die, the timeline's screwed. So I can't take it on a promise. I was like, I like that. I like that they took the time out to explain time travel properly. It wasn't just like, boom, here we go, time travel, we've won. It was do or die, and I love timeline stories like that. Like I love stuff like that.
Yeah, they gave stakes to the time travel.
It's like it's not just like you can get these and that's it, you're done. There's consequences, and I like that. And I like the fact that I was so happy to see her again. This was like the best moments of everything. The best moments of Marvel.
It really was. All the stuff. It was fan service. The movie.
It was pure jizz.
Her face when he was just like, yeah, but Stephen Strange gave him the stone. She's like, wait, what? She's like, oh, wait, holy shit, wait, what? Okay, then you're not lying. We need to do this now.
Yeah, she instantly gives him the time stone. Yeah, no, what really makes this a satisfying finale for me is that for people who have kind of been passive fans of the MCU so far, they'll walk into this going, this is a fucking clusterfuck. What the hell's going on? But for people who have genuinely watched and rewatched and rewatched and rewatched all the movies leading up to this, payoff. It pays off in spades.
It's the perfect jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
It's like the jigsaw puzzle you've been putting together for a long, long time, and you find the last piece. This is what it is. For the ones who started from Iron Man all the way up to now.
No, it's for me. My analogy for it is, do you know that one-armed bandit machine in a casino? You've been putting like coins into it all night. Mm-hmm. At the end of the night, finally it pays off, and you get tons of coins back.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know my favorite part about the time travel though, and I know this is like super weird because it's a comedic thing, but when they go back to when like the beginning of Guardians when he's like dancing around, and you just hear him without the music.
Yeah, because it goes from
and then they just backhand him, like War Machine just goes up and backhands him.
Because it goes from diegetic sound to non-diegetic sound.
So he's an idiot.
Because even when you hear Redbone start to play, like you're like, oh my god, they're going to fucking Guardians of the Galaxy class. And you hear hey, what's the matter with... And then it cuts to Peter Quill just singing it.
Really badly. Yeah. And I love when he looks at Nebula and goes, he's an idiot. Like, looking like, he's hyped this man up to be this big, colossal man. He's just an idiot. It's like, great. Knocked the fuck out of him. It's great. That shocked me. I thought they're going to stop him and go like, look, distraction.
I was waiting for Korath to show up.
I really was.
Yeah. I'm War Machine. Who?
Yeah, and he just shoots him.
I like the running jokes about Korath doesn't know who the fuck anyone is.
Yeah. He's just living his life.
Hi, I'm your mom. Who?
Oh, shut up. Bang. I would have loved to see War Machine just shoot him.
Yeah.
Just bang, the big laser.
The cannon comes up like an Iron Man 3 and just goes bang. Just takes him out.
Oh, no, but like...
Can we take a second to just the Fortnite scene?
Fuck that.
Oh, what the fuck?
We'll get to that later.
Okay, good.
Noob bastard 69 or something.
Oh, wank bank, fucking fuck off. Yeah. Just go into a corner and die. That was the... Oh, I've got so much to talk about fucking Fortnite. Fuckers.
Oh, no.
X Noob Gamer 69.
We'll get to it.
Burn it.
Okay.
Like we said before, Thanos he's decapitated.
I know.
And then it's 5 years later.
Yep.
Which is the next scene, and we see the greatest hero of all, a rat.
Yes. Shout out to the rat without whom this movie would not be possible.
Mr. Squeakers.
Mr. Squeakers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Commander Squeakers.
Who finally released Ant-Man from the fucking quantum realm.
Yeah. You didn't even thank him.
Is
Give him some cheese.
A Marvel hero that can shapeshift? Into like animals?
Probably. Beast Boys, no, that's decent.
But if
Oh
they could
my
canonically
God.
make that hero, right? They could, like, in a later film, they could be like, yo, that was me.
It's like Squirrel Girl, but it's a rat boy.
Oh, Jesus. That's bottom of the barrel there.
Wait. That rat was played by Hugh Jackman.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was performance
That was
capture.
him. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like Bradley Cooper, yeah.
And so obviously he gets out, but we later find out it's only been 5 hours for him.
Yes.
Time works differently in the quantum realm.
Exactly what I thought was going to happen.
I was genuinely surprised about that. I was surprised and happy at the same time. Because it was like, are we having a time machine? No, yeah. That's pretty much it was. It's just like, great.
Yeah.
I love that it really fucked with Scott too. Because when he comes to the Avengers facility, he's just kind of like backing and forth and.
Before that, when he's looking for the name.
Yes. Oh my god.
On the big stone granite things, and he doesn't find it, and then he goes home, and she's 5 years older.
No, but he sees his name. That was like the. Yeah, he sees Scott Lang and he's like, what the fuck? And then it cuts. It like cuts just before like, fuck. You're just like, what the?
Yeah.
That's great.
It did
Okay, I
mess
have
with me
to
though
say,
with his
Ant-Man
daughter
was so
being
good in this
super
film.
older, and it was like, who? I thought it was his wife.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought it was his wife coming to the door or something. I was like, wait, and I was like, wait, hold on, that's not the wife. And he's like, Dad? And you're like, the fuck?
That's
Ant-Man
definitely
was so
setting
good in
her
that
up
film,
for
though,
Young
honestly.
Avengers, though,
Like-
isn't it?
Yeah. I genuinely would see that.
I think Paul Rudd was the standout.
Oh yeah, he was so good. Honestly, like Ant-Man usually doesn't have that much of the spotlight because his films are usually more fun. They're not as serious. But oh my god, Ant-Man in that film was so good. They did him so much justice. I loved it.
He's a young son hero off it, because if it wasn't for him, none of this would have been possible. They would have been literally still sitting there going, well, Thanos won. We're sitting here like.
In all fairness, whenever it comes to the acting powerhouse in this movie, it is Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, hands down.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he goes through the emotional ringer in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
And we'll wait. We're gonna wait till the very end to reveal that. That very upsetting thing that happens.
yeah. Took my cocaine.
Yeah. After Ant-Man comes back, they slowly start introducing where all the characters have been, or where they are now.
I appreciated that. I genuinely
The first
did.
one, I think the first one is Captain America. Is with all the people that have the PTSD shit.
I thought they were. I genuinely thought they were veterans, like veteran soldiers. Was that what they were trying to go for? Like they was at a.
It was like that, but it was just they had PTSD from the snap.
Right. Okay. Because I thought it was soldiers who like just.
No.
Right. Okay.
Because the main guy in that is obviously Joe Russo. That was his cameo.
Yeah.
But there was another guy, the bald guy with the goatee, was Jim Starlin, who created Thanos.
Ah.
Someone's been doing their homework.
I just seen a man talk stuff, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. Please get back to punching Purple Man.
All I could think was, is this all like Nam going on again? Like, are they like we all
Yeah.
talking like this happened? But you know what I actually thought they were? I thought they were Shield soldiers like lost their shit, and because Captain is a part of Shield, he's their only like link to keep them sane.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they were. I didn't realize they're just average Joes. It was like, little Billy there, he was great, and he turned to ash, and I don't know.
There was like a flyer outside the room that said, where'd they go? Where do we go from here? Something like that.
They were surprised with where Captain America was like, it's happened, let's get over it. It was like, really?
It's because it's actually like devolved him to the point where he has to lie in order to boost morale.
Yeah.
Because then he has the scene with Black Widow later on.
I did love. This is what I love. I loved the fact that he's going just like deny.
Move on, get over
I
it.
did love that with Black Widow. She's like, I want to be better, and I can't stop, because if I'm not, I'm gonna go back to the way I was.
Some people move on. Bananas.
But not us.
Yeah. No, and then like in all fairness, I love the fact with all of them that like this broke them all. This literally destroyed them all. They did not know what to do, because if you think about it, this is the first time they got really kicked down. Every time they were together or they were in their separate movies, they're always the hero. They're always the ones we triumph through evil. That's great. This time, it didn't happen. This time they didn't know how to process a loss.
Yeah.
And that was the most and fair dues to all the actors and actresses that did this. They've made this. I love emotion. That's the one thing I love with the movies. If you can make me go, holy shit, that's a good thing. I had literally thought they're gonna like brush over that. It's been 5 years. This is what's happened. Meh. It didn't do that. They literally showed each and every one of them like just so broken. and I really appreciate they did that. And then next minute that man comes in going, I've got a plan. We're gonna go time travel. We're gonna go and find people and do things and kill Thanos. You're like, right? How is this gonna work? And I know what I actually did think. I genuinely thought that his Thanos' henchman. Like I thought, like I don't know why I thought one of them was a telepathic or like could read minds. I think the what do you call them?
Ebony Maw.
I thought he could read minds, so I thought he would kind of like get a sense or something. Like, wait a minute, you're not the like something's going on here, and he would report it back to Thanos. But like, I love the way it was. The one person I never expected was Nebula. I never I loved that. That was beautiful.
She was almost like the Trojan horse.
It was brilliant. I was like, and then you're like, this is fantastic. Like, and Thanos going, I want to know everything. It's like, holy shit, this is good. Like, I know there's gonna, like, as you said at the start of this, you're saying like this is like a 6-hour movie condensed to 3.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be like it's gonna be a date of Blu-ray, like the uncut version.
I don't know. Marvel are kind of fucking weird whenever it comes to their Blu-ray releases now, where the deleted scenes are like slim to none now.
So yeah, anything they have this in the movie.
I think they're keeping it under wraps.
Yeah.
In case they
Can
need to
we
use it
agree,
in a future
like,
movie.
There could have been another movie.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
But
It,
whether or not it was another Avengers movie.
It could have been the
don't know.
Infinity Trilogy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Infinity War, and then
yeah, if I could have if I could have another movie, if they didn't want to split Endgame, if they just wanted one movie more, and it had nothing to do with Endgame or Infinity War, it would be another Hulk movie, because the first one sucked ass, and they glossed over so much of Hulk's character development in Endgame that, you know, they could have done like a Planet Hulk movie.
Oh,
That would've been so good.
Hulk.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool. No, yeah, like it's okay. And one thing I will say, there was far too many like characters all in the movie. I know this is like their final curtain call for a while, but yeah, it's like I wanted one half to go and fight Thanos and one half to go and try and work out 2 plans. So say if the powerhouses all fail, they've got a reserve backup, like a strategy, like a military strategy. You don't throw everybody there and it just completely goes, batshit. You've got a reserve. So you put your first ones out there first, and then if that fails, right, we have a backup plan. But I did
The
it.
thing with that was that they had nothing else to do. They had no other options than to just throw everything they had at them.
Yeah, I did appreciate it. I would have loved if we were going to do like a third movie. Yes, that's the idea I would love to see him do. But it was good at the moment. Screw the strategy, screw everything. We're taking the fight to Thanos, and if we die, we die. But at least we can turn around and say we give it our all. I did appreciate that. Yeah. So that's. It happened that long ago. So I'm still processing it. There's just so much.
One of the other big reveals after Cap and Black Widow is that Iron Man is now living with his now wife Pepper and his little daughter.
Do you know who I thought it was? I thought it was Rocket. He made a wee house for Rocket and stuff.
Yeah,
and then when the kid came out, it was like, who's this? That genuinely shocked me. This entire time that they've been talking about having a kid, and then it happens. And then we have the armor. What was I can't remember the armor.
Rescue.
I was like, oh my god, holy hell!
Although it's technically not rescue, because by fuck that thing has some firepower on it.
Oh yeah. This was, you can tell that Tony definitely went, I can't protect you all the time, but I'm going to make this armor to protect you.
That PTSD bag.
Oh, big time.
The most touching, everybody's talking about, Tony's dead, cool scene, whatever. But the most touching scene for me that had to do with Tony was when he was talking with his father.
Oh,
And he was just having a casual conversation with his father, and you could just see on his face. It was just so touching, and just
it's
when he hugs him at the end, he's just like, thanks for your service you do for your country.
Yeah.
It's the line
it's
when he
just so
says
sad.
that even though the kid's not born, I'll do anything for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
oh my
and there was no
God.
words. It was just Tony finally going, I've hated you so much, and the entire time you actually had my back. You were actually looking out for me. Well, as best as he could to his ability, and I really did appreciate that too. I did love the young Hank Pym. Is it
Hank Pym, yeah.
like? Oh yeah, they opened up the thing. What? They didn't open the case, did they? Yes, they did. Oh bollocks! And away he goes. Like, that's really
A
good.
little Easter egg of the classic Ant-Man.
Yeah, I pointed that
Yes!
out in the cinema, yeah.
And then we get that one moment that made me actually tear up a tiny bit is when Captain America's...
He sees Peggy,
Yeah. He's right above the glass. And like, I literally thought she was going to look up and see him go... And then she looks again and he's disappeared. Like he was there for a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
But-
It's heavily signposted through the movie what Cap will do at the end.
No,
It's like-
I was genuinely shocked.
Like the bit where he picks, like he's fighting the other version of himself and he picks up the compass. He goes, "Where did you get this?"
Yeah.
The bit at the start, whenever they're on the spaceship.
Spaceship heading found.
Yeah, and he looks at the compass again. And that scene where he sees Peggy, but it's through the glass. So it's like, I'm so close. I could break the glass and get through and be with her, but there's just this thin veil between the two of us.
I did appreciate the fact that he went, the mission comes first.
Yeah.
That's the entire thing with the entire... He could have just went, screw the mission.
Although, in all fairness, with Captain America, his big rule is he ends the fight, he goes home. He stops fighting. So the fight's over, it's ended. The last thing he had to do was return all the stones in Mjolnir. But after that was the fight over.
Yeah.
And after all this fighting, he's earned it. He's earned to go home.
Yeah, big time. Like, oh man, like, do you know another thing as well? I literally did think I did love this when they went back to the first Avenger movie, the war in New York.
Yeah.
I was not expecting Hydra shield ones appearing.
Oh my God.
I thought that was fantastic.
Honestly, I was going to. They're going to do the fight sequence again in the elevator, and he's going to heal Hydra. I
Brilliant.
was like,
though.
what?
That was so good. That was amazing.
And then he got away with it. I was like, that is
He's just like, don't worry, you can trust me. Hail Hydra.
And the look they give, like, yeah. I was like, oh my god, that was fantastic.
To Hydra.
Yeah. Do you know,
Which I didn't
do you know
like.
what I was pissed off about? I've been saying this to Stephen for quite some time. Is I wanted Captain America to go to get the Soul Stone and meet the Red Skull again, and the Red Skull messes with him, going like, you know, you're the hero. What, you will do anything, but what would it be? What would that cost you? What would you do to win the battle?
No, do you know what I actually thought the direction they were going to go in? Is Captain America goes to Vormir himself, just on his own.
Yeah.
And then Red Skull gives him the whole speech about you have to sacrifice something that you love. Out from behind a fucking cliff walks Peggy Carter. And Cap has to push her off the fucking edge.
What if he just... Does it have to be a person, though?
Yes.
Yeah, it
That's
has
the
to
thing.
be
When
person you love the most.
Hawkeye and Black Widow were trying to jump off the cliff, I was like, you idiots! It says to sacrifice, not to suicide. Don't jump off the cliff because it's not a sacrifice then.
But it is.
It's not because them just
See, do you
them
know what I
going, no,
think-
no, no,
do you know
don't
what
go,
I-
them just running up off the cliff. It's like,
Do you know what I thought it was for a while? I thought they were like ex-lovers, because that scene confused the shit out of me. Because like with Thanos, it was the love of his daughter, and he had to sacrifice that. They're just friends. Were they lovers, and then they had to break away, and he got a wife and kids, but they still have that connection.
I think they love each other, but they're not in love with each other.
Ah.
I think because they worked at S.H.I.E.L.D. together for a long time and they did a lot of missions together, so I think...
Plus, there's a lot more to that, which I think the Black Widow movie will explore. Where in the first Avengers movie, she says she has red in her ledger and she needs to wipe it out. This is her wiping it out.
But here's the one thing: like I thought that Marvel's trolling all of us. They've been hyping up this solo Black Widow thing, and then this is her the end of it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Was that a troll?
Yeah,
Is that what you've been
I didn't
trolling?
expect that.
No, yeah, I really didn't. And the worst thing about it is, in Infinity War, the most emotional part for me was when Thanos threw Gamora off the thing, even the music.
Yeah.
They did that fucking music again. I was like,
They did-
no!
yeah, they did the
no,
whole
don't
thing
do this again to me! And then the whole, like, that broke me when she's like, just let me go. Please just let me go.
Yeah.
You've got a family, you've got everything. I'm doing this for our family. Let me go, let me do this. I was
So
like,
technically, in the end, Hawkeye does end up sacrificing her because he has to let go
Yeah.
of her hand.
yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh my god. That, like, he's lost, like, if you have to realize this is Hawkeye when he's lost his family and now he's lost his best friend. That would destroy any person. I genuinely thought that Hawkeye was going to go all out and just go for Thanos. Like, just go proper out with Thanos.
Well, that's what happened to Thor. So.
Oh, Thor. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we forgot.
Oh my god.
Hey, I can finally cosplay an accurate version of Thor. Thank you for the fucking Russos.
Oh.
You could never have dreadlocks like that.
Oh, give me fucking time and an argument
I
with
love
my
the
barber.
dreadlocks. I love the dreadlock look.
Didn't they do like a reference to another movie? Like Tony says something really quickly to
Oh,
him?
the Big Lebowski.
Big Lebowski,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which Obadiah Stane, played by Jeff Bridges, is in The Big Lebowski.
Yeah,
Does that
he
mean-
plays the
Oh, holy shit, man! I'm fucked at this
dude.
point.
6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
Meh, 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 meh.
And it's the same thing how Nick Fury's in Star Wars and Spider-Man loves Star Wars. Maybe the prequels don't exist, who knows? But
No, the prequels exist, but Mace Windu's played by Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, what the fuck? No.
no, but he's Goliath.
Bastard! Morgan Freeman! He hasn't been in them. Fucking Morgan Freeman! I'm just going through all the black actors that I know.
I know so many. No, but Thor was so broken in this.
Do you know what? They actually did foreshadow Fat Thor, because if you not notice, after the snap, and whenever they're all like sitting like talking with Carl Danvers, he's in the background just stuffing his fucking face.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
One of the theories I heard was that at the start, Tony says, we've run out of food and water, and in Infinity War, Thor takes heaps of water from that food from that ship.
He does,
I
yeah.
think that's why they ran out of food so quickly.
He had it all. I did love his two companions from Thor Ragnarok. Isn't it?
Korg and Meek.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then we get to the fuckery of one thing that made me just want to just throw myself off a cliff. I was like, why?
And fucking...
Let it die.
Slayer 69.
No, I
I'm
genuinely,
gonna pull your fucking arms off!
I genuinely was like, just let this fucking game die, please. And you know what? That's now gonna give it a new rebirth. No, this is gonna make this game like everyone's kind of was getting tired of it. And they're Marvel made that. You know for a fact they're gonna make a fucking Marvel skin in Fortnite now. Look, you can play.
Thanos was in Fortnite.
Last year they did it.
Yeah, they done the
They're
gauntlet.
doing an Endgame one now.
Yeah.
Balls.
It comes out tonight or something.
Can't wait for Fortnite to die so I can finally get 5 nights at Savills.
For what it was, I thought it was funny, but they could have used literally.
No, if you had been there, I screamed bloody fucking hellfire.
Between that and fucking Professor Hulk dabbing.
No, I'm happy. I was happy at that. I was like, yay, with the dab. I don't mind a dab, but fuck Fortnite.
Was it Professor Hulk that dabbed, or
Yeah,
was it
Professor
Thor?
Hulk that done it. He went to the kids, go dab.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest thing for me, Professor Hulk. I found it really disconcerting the whole way through because I'm so used to Hulk talking in short, choppy sentences.
It's so much character development that they just missed out. Like in,
Yeah.
in Infinity War, they started this little plot line where Hulk and Banner are like fighting each other, right? And in Endgame, he just says, "Oh yeah, we were fighting each other," and then I thought, "Oh, what if we put the Brain Emperor on together?" And then boom, he's just like that.
Joe would have been
Yeah.
great
What?
to
They didn't
like.
have like
if it wasn't 3 fucking hours long, Joe, it would have been great. Had they, throughout the movie, had flashbacks to the events that took place in the 5-year time gap.
Yes, that would have explained a lot of stuff. Like, I would love to see, because I know they've done the Hulk movies a couple of times, like where if Banner looks in the mirror, he sees Hulk. Imagine if they had it on like a talk between each other, like, look, we can be the better person. I'm always treating you like a virus.
They could have done the Two Towers thing with Smeagol and Gollum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's just like different camera angles, so it looks like he's talking to himself.
I think in his contract, Mark Ruffalo had to have screen time as himself, and that's why they did the whole, what's it called?
Green
thing where he gets
green
pulled into
ooze.
an outer body experience.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, with the ancient one.
Oh, yes. Do you know what I thought that was? I was like, yeah, he's gonna go on an LST trip, like exactly like what Strange did. No, it was like, I'm sad now.
Stephen Strange was my nickname in high school.
Oh my god. Are you a magician?
Talk about Infinity War, you dick.
I can pull rabbits out of hats.
It's my party trick.
It would be fucking class if like Dr. Strange went up to Thanos and went, is this your card?
Pulls out a dead bunny. Shit, that wasn't meant to happen. Happy Easter!
Yeah. Fuck, there's so many tissues up my sleeve.
Can we talk about the score of Endgame? Like the actual musical score?
Yeah, it's very similar to Infinity War.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I swear to God, if I hear da 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 da, if I hear that again, I'm gonna fucking flip. Like, that should be reserved. Stop. I will hurt you. But like, shut up. Oh my God. I swear to God, that should be reserved for the most intense scene. Like, every single time anything happened, it was that theme, or it was da da da.
That bit.
Stop. I heard it for 3 hours.
That is the other bit where it's like, shit, how does it go? Oh shit, hold on,
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
But like, honestly, like, anytime anything happened, like, no matter what it was one of those three.
But they
theme
want
songs,
you
and
to
I
they
love
want
the
you to
Avengers
know
score,
that it's a
and I
Marvel
love-
movie. That's what they're like.
Yeah, I
Look,
know,
you're
and
watching a
I
Marvel
love
movie.
I love that theme song. That theme song's great, and it's so iconic. But they don't have to play it every time something happens.
Best in Infinity War, because it's when we
Yeah.
meet Cat like this.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fucking...
Yes.
That was a nipple erection.
Yeah, exactly. But every time something happened, like, Hulk with dab, da 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 da.
Fortnite. Dun, dun,
Fuck yourself.
Fat Thor drinks a beer. Dun, 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 dun.
Like War Machine backhands Peter Quill. Da, 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 da.
You know we should edit this and put everything.
Iron Man exists.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God.
Like Captain Marvel comes out from the ship thing, like the very start of the film.
Rocket
No.
Rocket admits he's a raccoon.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know.
I am a trash panda.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Although no, that scene where he's just like, I am Iron Man was so good.
Oh, fuck yeah.
The pause though, like he was thinking about it. He's like, what am I gonna say here?
I would have just said, fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
What I love so much about this movie, the MCU started with Iron Man and it finished with
Yes.
Yeah, it did.
Also, the quotes out of this film are so good. Like, there's so many quotes from Infinity
Shite.
War, especially from Thanos.
I did
But
like when he
quotes in this film.
I did like how much of a smart ass Tony was. Like when they had that little moment when Ant-Man was freaking out, he goes, "Thanks for that, pissant." I was like, "This is great."
Yeah, I like
It's
like
just
when
like he's
War
one-hit
Machine comes
wonders.
down. He's just
Yeah.
like.
That was
When War
beautiful.
Machine comes down, he's just like, "Hi, regular man."
I'm
sized man.
regular size, man.
When Rocket's talking to, I don't even remember who it is, but he's calling him a puppy, like...
That was Ant-Man. Oh, the puppy.
Man, was it?
Yeah, it was. He pats him on the head.
You want to go to space? You want to go to
You want to go to
space,
space, little
puppy?
puppy? You want to go to space?
We were talking about the score there a second ago. I like now that fucking finally they're keeping the individual themes of all the heroes in an Avengers score.
Yeah.
Because I remember hearing Ant-Man's theme. I think Captain America's
Oh my god, I was so happy.
theme was in it.
Very quickly.
I know that Captain Marvel's theme was in it because it blurred like a fucking elephant
Yep.
whenever she blew up Thanos' ship.
Yeah.
Which is just that's what fucking call in Captain Marvel if you need a ship fucked up.
No harm to you. Every time I see Captain Marvel, all I can hear is Kamehameha. That's all fuck yourself. No,
also something I noticed during the actual cinema, like, you know, the audience would react positively to everything, like, you know, except Fortnite, where everybody was like, oh. But,
Thank fuck for
everybody
that.
would, like, clap or something when a new character came in that end scene where everybody was there, every time a new character, especially Spider-Man, everybody went, oh my god, it was like, you're screaming.
Yeah, that's when the two girls behind me lost their collective shit.
When the cannons went up and Captain Marvel just came from the atmosphere, like, there was a few people who went like this, like, you know, clapping very slightly, and then like everybody was
Honestly,
like,
guys, when in the cinema we were in, everyone was like losing their mind from everybody else. See when Captain Marvel appeared, not one person went.
Exactly.
Oh, you could hear a fucking
There was,
drop.
for us, it was a groan. There was groans in the cinema when Captain Marvel.
Do you know
came
who
down,
I
just
thought
like,
it was? And I really wanted to. I thought that was Yondu and the entire armada.
Oh,
coming.
the Ravagers, yeah.
Like,
I thought it was going to be Galactus.
I thought that too.
Yeah,
I
actually,
genuinely
so did
thought
I
Galactus
for a
was gonna
second.
reach down or something.
Because they were like, hang on a minute, something has entered the atmosphere. And it's starting to shoot at it, but it's having no
it's
effect.
Dormammu.
No, I thought it was going to be the Silver Surfer.
Oh, that would have been a
Oh
brilliant
my
way to bring
god,
him
that
in.
would have been so good.
It's your boy, skinny penis.
Yeah.
Boom.
Joe, it's actually weird.
Last with Galactus.
I was saying this in the car on the way up to the cinema tonight. Isn't it so fucking weird that from like the sort of late 90s to 2007, we had the kind of all-right tier comic book movies. We had like Blade and the X-Men and Spider-Man obviously was the big one. In 2007, we had Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. In 2008, the Marvel Cinematic Universe began with Iron Man. In the space of a year, we went from kind of bullshit comic book movies to holy fuck, this is God tier.
Yeah.
You're forgetting the best movie, Fantastic Four reboot.
No.
The best Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, obviously.
What's that
That's
now?
not in the MC. No,
What are you talking about? Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Well,
What?
Thor the Dark World.
Fuck off. Bullshittery to that.
Fuck Thor the Dark World.
That never happened.
They went back to Thor the Dark World in this fucking movie. You bastards!
Will you just let it die? Please. Fucking Fortnite was bad enough, for fuck's sake.
Oh, here, talking of which, how fucking obvious was it that those little shots of Natalie Portman were deleted scenes from Thor the Dark World?
Yes.
It's so fucking...
They were.
They were. It's
They
clear
were.
as fucking day.
I think she filmed those scenes because she was at the red carpet premiere.
If they did, they made
no.
it really look like
I think those were deleted scenes from Thor the Dark World.
they do look deleted.
Maybe that's why they only put Rocket in, because he was...
Stabbed up the arse.
But if you notice, you don't see Natalie Portman's face in the shots with Rocket.
Oh, don't you?
No, you don't.
Not-
just see
not
the
her
body.
face, you
the
just see
lower
her
half,
body, yeah.
So that could have been a body double. It did. If you, I tell you, if did you, is this your first time seeing it, or if you went the second time yet?
No, I've only seen
When
it
you
once.
watch the second time, you will know. Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I look for things like
We can go
that.
see it together.
yeah.
man.
And I was like, that clearly is a deleted scene of her waking up after
You
she
did-
faints in
straight-
Thor the
yeah.
Dark World.
Like straight away, you went, "This isn't this. This is deleted footage."
Yeah.
I was like, "Aha." Because it drop, yeah, because it does. It drops from her waking up and then straight to the body, and then it sort of sits.
Yeah, it's Rocket's
Struck like
sneak attack.
Shank.
I was saying the next big plot point is that past Thanos learns of everything that the Avengers have done and what he did.
Yeah, like the thing I appreciate with that was like when we see him come meet up with them again, I literally thought, right, like Thanos is gonna go all out and fight them. He sat and he waited for them to come to him, and I was like, right, okay, what he's got a trap, he's got something. No, he literally went, thank you. You shown me my error of my ways. I don't go like 1/3. It's all of yous. I'll make my own reality. It's gonna be I will be the god of the next reality, and no one will know the bloodshed has happened here.
One of the things I thought was fucking incredible was they do the snap with Hulk to bring everyone back, but everyone doesn't just appear in the room again. It's really subtle how they do it. So like they notice like birds are back and shit, and like I think it's Ant-Man looks up and goes, what's that? Fuck! Spaceship!
I genuinely thought that was Ant-Man dead because it happened that quick that he vaporizes, but I didn't realize that he shrunk. Like
I genuinely fucking thought that was everyone fucked.
Oh fuck yeah!
I thought that was it. Just boom, everyone's dead. And then all the other Avengers that were snapped that came back have to avenge the ones that were blew up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because the second I saw it, I'm like, the fucking whole place gets annihilated. How the fuck did any of them survive?
Doesn't that remind you of exactly what happened in Iron Man 3? It's like, here's my address.
Boom.
Here's a rocket in your face.
Like, how the fuck did Hawkeye survive that?
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ!
You actually see him fall through like 3 or 4 different holes till he hits the bottom. You're like, oh, here. One moment that made me go, oh bollocks, is when he throws the arrow, like the wee beam, and you see multiple like the alien guys.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was really
like,
creepy.
Oh shit! How are you gonna get away from this one? And even I thought that was it. Like Hulk's dead.
Yeah,
like
I thought they were all gonna drown.
Yeah. And that man comes
and then
along.
I completely fucking forgot about Giant Man.
Yeah. I genuinely did. I was like, holy shit. No. Do you know the bit that made me just I couldn't process it? Is like Thor and Captain America and I think are getting their ass handed to them. And you just see the hammer disappear. It's like, what the fuck? And it's just, and you can see Thor going, yes, finally, I knew you were worthy. And he's shooting fucking lightning at him. He's doing the fucking Palpatine. You're like, holy shit.
Unlimited power!
That made me happy.
Completely erupt.
That's it. There's one really quick moment that made me go, this is fucking class. When he fires his shield and the hammer, and it bounces back and beats the shit out of Thanos, and then he punches him. It's like, oh, dude, I could die happy. Oh, it was so cool.
Amazing. And then obviously the next thing that happened, she opens all portals, and everybody comes back through.
On your left.
Yeah, that was so good.
Oh, yeah.
But I was sad that
was in the league.
But when I seen that and I seen the Avengers and I was like, oh, Yondu. Now there's a moment in that when Quill is fighting and he's like, getting overrun, and so he gets like there's a like a laser hits the back of the soldier and falls top him. I genuinely thought it was going to be basically Yondu going, boy, did I not teach you anything? And then then we get Gamora. It's like, what the fuck? No.
Yeah. So that kind of what's interesting about it as well is there are permanent deaths now. So Vision is permanent, Gamora is permanent. Black Widow is permanent, and Iron Man's permanent.
Yeah.
Which is obviously the next thing. Thanos gets the gauntlet again.
Oh, I genuinely broke. It's like, all this and the fucker's gonna win again.
And then Tony.
It's not. It's the lead up to it. It's when, because I didn't cop on. I looked at you and going, "What the fuck's going on?" Because like, I genuinely thought when Doctor Strange, basically like I thought he was pointing up to like the sky or something. Yeah. I didn't realize he was saying this is our one chance.
This is it. You gotta do it.
And there was no dialogue. There was no like Thanos or like Tony going, "What's going on? What I need to do?" It's just the silence and figuring it out. It's like, Jesus, this is not what I expect. But that, see when Thanos was done like he clicked his fingers like, oh, that's it, because it didn't show really quickly. I thought the camera's going to pan back and it was going to be basically everyone turning to ash,
Yeah.
And then you have Iron Man going, ha, look at this.
And then he's like, I am Iron Man.
Yeah.
Great. What fucking great.
I genuinely thought that Iron Man would disappeared out of existence because the giant bright light.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my, holy hell. Though the one thing that broke me was Thanos watched his entire army, everything he built from the ground up, turned to dust. He fell and sat back down, and then he turned to dust. I genuinely thought this.
Can I?
Yeah,
Can I just say something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What did Iron Man wish for exactly?
Orgy.
Like when he snapped his fingers, what did he think of?
He wanted it to stop like this. I don't know.
Then why did Gamora, the new Gamora, not get dusted?
Well, she didn't. Well, if you think about it, she turned good just at the last moment.
Well, no,
Iron Man doesn't know
she
that.
had already switched allegiances.
But the universe knows that. Iron Man doesn't need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he basically, like, as he snapped, I'm guessing he said something along the lines of, all of our enemies on this battlefield,
Yeah.
I want them gone.
Yeah.
So Gamora wasn't an enemy because, yeah, she kicked Peter in the dick. But aside from that, Gamora at that point in the timeline had already turned against Thanos.
Should we have that moment with Nebula? She puts her hand out and goes, "I want my sister by my side." That was her changing her allegiance there and then. But getting back to the point with Thanos, the bit that I loved the most is everything he had turned to dust. I thought the way they're going to do it, Thanos survives, but he's broken.
Yeah.
But when he turned to dust, I was like, what the fuck? Like,
I thought he was going to be the only one left on.
yes, that's what I thought, and that breaks him on an emotional level. That he's just like, that's it. I've failed my mission. Everything I am, everything I this is my core belief, is gone.
Yeah.
But that look he gives when he realizes he's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I wish would have happened? You know that scene from Infinity War when it's something to do with Gamora. Yeah, he's when he's about to throw off the cliff and Gamora gets the knife and she tries to stab herself, but he uses the Reality Stone to stop her. It would have been good if he'd like Stark left Thanos so he wouldn't die, and then Thanos is just like, fuck this, and tries to kill himself. But Tony's just like, no, watch your people die, watch your failure.
And all first,
he
the
still
character of Thanos, I don't see him doing that. Like, I'm gonna take myself out. You have to think about it this way. He's a warrior, and a warrior does not do the cowardly death thing. If they're gonna go out, they're gonna go out as a warrior. And in all fairness, as full respect to Thanos, and I know this is a weird thing to say, even in defeat, he took it as a champ. He basically went, right, you've won, you've bested me, and enjoy this victory. But it was broken. I love the fact that his last moments on this mortal coil is he was broken, destroyed.
What I think ultimately makes this version of Thanos fail is that it's the Jurassic Park thing. It's the difference between attained wealth and inherited wealth. Because the Thanos that wins in Infinity War has discipline. He's went through all these trials and tribulations to get all the stones. He has a set. He has a set path that he's going down. He's almost like the karate master that spent years of practice and patience and deep inner thought in order to get the stones and get to where he is, and that's what made him the main character of Infinity War. This Thanos is inherited wealth. This Thanos is like, yeah, fuck, I can just get all the stones off this gauntlet and just snap. So he's... Not that I'm saying he's a worse character in this movie. He's just a different character in this movie, and that's what allows the failure to happen, because he doesn't even check to see if the gauntlet has stones in it before he clicks.
No, it's the arrogance. The ego got the better of him. Thanos is
sloppier. He's a sloppier character in this movie as the younger version.
But this is the thing that made me go, he believes he's God at this point. He believes that he's like, I don't have to put any effort into this. I've won. No matter what, any way this goes, I will defeat you.
And again, like Coulson said to Loki in Avengers, he lacks conviction. Because the Thanos in Infinity War had that one mindset, which was erase 50% of all life in the universe.
And then I'm done.
Yeah, whereas, and then he destroyed the stones afterward to avoid temptation. Whereas this Thanos was like, actually, do you know what? Fuck it. Never mind 50%. I'm going to completely destroy the universe and rebuild it in my image.
Yeah.
And in this one, he kills because
He became a vengeful god. That's what this was. This version of
Yeah.
Thanos was.
I think Endgame Thanos and Infinity War Thanos, two completely different characters.
Very much so,
Big
yeah.
time.
Infinity
yeah,
War Thanos,
yeah.
he's not evil. He's not an evil character.
No.
But in Endgame Thanos, he's just pure evil. He's
Yeah.
just like, he's an evil character.
Well, think about it this way: your work getting undone by a bunch of nobodies, worthless beings. You're gonna go right. That's it, I'm done. Like I was trying to play ball. I was trying to give you an even playing field here. But as he says to Thor and all them is, you give one half of thing. You always have resistance. You've shown me what I need to get rid of is this. Everything must go, and I will rebuild it, and no one will have the memory of the bloodshed that's happened on this war, this battlefield. No one will ever know, and that's it. And I did appreciate that. I did enjoy that. Like that's why I loved it more when he was he watched his entire army. He watched everything he built over years. As he said, bloodshed, destruction. It was never personal. It was basically, but this right here, right now, this is personal, and I'm going to enjoy this. And then he watches everything that he worked for crumble and turn to dust, and he's the last to go. And I like that. I did love that he was broken. And that's the beauty of the Marvel movies, and that's what I love about it, and that's why I'm more like compelled to go and watch them, is the emotional level. There's so many different emotional things. This was Endgame for me was just god tier. Like Infinity War and Endgame, yes. Don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna badmouth any of the other ones. I do love them in my own way.
Apart from Thor: The Dark World.
Oh, fuck that.
Fuck that movie.
That didn't exist.
And the Incredible Hulk.
Piece of shit. It's like Incredible Hulk's AIDS, but then Thor: The Dark World is just full on cancer.
Yeah. It's just no.
It's cancer, diabetes.
It's the plague.
Yeah.
It is.
Dark World is a snap.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they've recently announced they're renaming cancer Dark World.
Oh, there you go.
No, but like these two, like this was. I can walk away from this happy. I'm not walking away going, this was bullshit. They should have done this and should have done that.
Yeah.
I'm happy
Maybe
with
I'm
this.
happy, but satisfied at least.
Yeah.
I think it does its job too well. Because I kind of feel like I'm done.
You mean from Marvel for good?
I'm not for good, but for a long fucking time.
That's
I'm
what I said as well.
I'm
I was
done.
looking at it yesterday.
like, I know there's a Spider-Man movie coming out in a
But
couple
I'm
of
not
months' time.
hyped for it.
I don't give a fuck.
No.
Yeah,
You see, we can all agree because we started with Iron Man and worked our way up to this. For me, I said this to you multiple times, it feels like a breakup. It feels like the people you grew up with are gone. That's the ones you had emotional moments with. And then when these new ones or whoever else is going to take over, like say Captain Marvel's the new captain of all these new people, I'm not going to care because they're not the OGs. And that's why I'm kind of going, meh. As you say, there's a new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I'm done.
Like yes, Mysterio's in it, happy days, but I'm not going...
I mean, I'm not looking forward to having to go through all this again. Because I know that after this, like Kevin Feige has called this the Infinity Saga. Everything from Iron Man up to Endgame is Infinity Saga. Mm-hmm. I'm not looking forward to Doctor Strange 2. I'm not looking forward to Black Panther 2. I'm not looking forward to the new Spider-Man or anything like that because this... Guardians 3 maybe, yeah, but this to me kind of feels like we're going to have to start all over again now and build up to the next big threat. We're going to build up to Galactus.
It's going to be more repetitive and
yeah.
The way I put it was all four of us talking now waited the last 11 years for very much. out of the relationship. And, we all learn with it. And now it's time for new fans to find their love of this universe with the new characters that come through, like Sam as Cap and the other characters.
The thing that I would say for the next generation, the next for us it's the end. Like it's for the ones who started with Iron Man to this is our walking away, but we'll come back at some point. The next ones who haven't seen this or maybe jumped on an Endgame, don't know what the hell's going on, but
I pity people that jumped on at Endgame.
Or say for people who've jumped on when Spider-Man first appeared. Do you know, like that type of thing? Like they know, like, oh, that's Captain America, that's Iron Man, that's that, but they're not invested in it.
Yeah.
Or like whoever, I don't know who they could take, who the new ones are, but like I know for a fact this is going to happen where we're going to go, do you remember Captain America? And someone's going to go, who?
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Although I don't think they will, because they're setting up that Sam's going to be the new Captain America.
I did like that. I did appreciate that. But like, we thought it was going to be the Winter Soldier. We've been sitting here thinking it was going to be that.
Yeah, because they've done so much cock teasing with him becoming the Winter Soldier, becoming Captain America.
Yeah,
because he keeps picking up the shield and everything.
He has the super soldier serum.
Super soldier serum and everything. Yeah. So I don't know. I kind of think it works better for Sam to become the Captain America because with Bucky. Yeah, well, obviously because Bucky became Captain America as well in the comics, but this MCU version of Bucky, it kind of feels like it wouldn't fit his character to become Captain America because he's kind of the same as Captain America. He's the same as Steve Rogers, where he's a man out of time and he's fucking done with the fight.
Yeah, but I like the fact that he picked the Falcon because he brought him back. Because if you think about it, like he lost Bucky, and this was another soldier, another person that got what brought him into the modern world type thing. He had a friend, he had somebody he could rely on, and it was always there for him side by side as soldier and soldier. I did appreciate it more when it was like, you're the next Captain America.
Have you heard they're doing a Winter Soldier and Falcon TV show for Disney Plus?
A shit.
I think they missed a trick with that. They should have merged the names and called it Fucky. Falcon and Bucky. Fucky.
They're also doing a Wanda and Vision one, so when that takes
place... Yeah, WandaVision.
Did you guys hear about that?
How the fuck?
It's called WandaVision.
How?
Yeah, it's called WandaVision.
No, I thought
It's called fuck those.
That sounds like a
WandaVision.
fucking 1950s television set.
It's based in the 50s.
WandaVision.
It'll give you AIDS
and cancer through the eyes.
Did you hear what they said about it though?
No.
They said it was called WandaVision and that it has a 50s aesthetic. What does that mean? A 50s aesthetic?
We're getting a Loki TV show as well.
Yeah, that's another thing as well.
But that kind of makes sense because he disappears.
Loki escapes with the Tesseract.
Yeah, so I can understand that, but not the rest.
Yeah.
Like, because this kind of wrapped up everyone's story in, well, some stories. Like Falcon becoming Captain America, that's all you need. I wouldn't want to see his adventures doing this and do that. We already know what's going to happen. Like, he's going to become Captain America.
Yeah.
Wanda and Vision didn't come back. When's this happening? What? I don't understand.
I'd say it's probably set in between Civil War and Infinity War.
Yeah.
Well, like their relationship, how they have stuff like that. Okay,
leading up to where they are in Infinity War.
It's gonna be I Love Lucy, but with Wanda and Vision.
I will say this though, that bit whenever she fought Thanos and she went full fucking rage mode on him, is it just me or is that setting up in the future anyway, the far future, a version of House of M?
You did mention this now.
I think it is. And I tell you what, it would be a great way to introduce the X-Men.
Yeah.
Because
Really would be,
instead...
yeah.
But we need to have the X-Men before that.
No, well, hear me out on this. Adapt House of M and merge it with Avengers versus X-Men. So what you do is you have our universe as it exists now. Wanda goes fucking mental and merges our universe with the X-Men
Which
universe.
makes sense because she was going fucking bats when she was fighting Thanos.
But that's how it comes about.
Yeah.
She gets so powerful and she's so fucked off, she ends up merging our reality with another reality that has mutants in it.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
But at the end of House of M, she wipes out all the mutants.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Adapt it.
Get rid of that.
Yeah, adapt it, but cut parts off it to fit.
Yeah. So they have to adapt to this new world they're living in.
And that way you can bring Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool into it.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, it's confirmed that he's back. But
Yeah.
So is he
confirmed
going to
that
be
he's
the
not being
Deadpool or going to
He's
be another
Deadpool.
version?
No, he's Deadpool.
That
Yeah, he's in the MCU. Cause
wasn't it like a they were teasing that he was going to be the next doing the cameo things like Stan Lee,
No.
like breaking the fourth wall and stuff like that.
I thought they had confirmed that Deadpool was not going to be part of the MCU and that...
Deadpool is the only one part of the MCU from the Fox merger.
What? I thought X-Men were going to be part of it soon.
Well, the X-Men are, but not that X-Men.
Oh, yeah, okay. So you mean the existing Deadpool films are part of the MCU right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically when he says he's fighting Thanos when he's fighting Cable, what the hell?
Yeah, they are, but they're not. It's basically... whenever Deadpool crosses over to the MCU, he'll still have the memories of the first two Deadpool movies. And he'll actively poke fun at the fact that he's owned by Disney now.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Which all the other characters are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about?
They're just gonna think he's mad as hell. He's like he's talking himself again. Don't question it.
Like you have a bit where like there's fighting in the background and he walks right up to the camera and he's having like a whole big soliloquy and it cuts to a different angle where it's like Falcon and Winter Soldier looking over at him and he's just talking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
And go like, what the fuck? No, just ignore him.
Just don't question it. If you make eye contact, it'll make it weird.
Like he's having a full-on conversation with a plant.
Yeah.
But it cuts back and it's him talking directly to us, the audience.
Oh man, that'd be fucking hilarious. I'm happy that he's been confirmed to come back because if it had been anyone else doing Deadpool, I'd be like, no, come on, please.
Yeah. The thing that's fucking with me, the thing that's really fucking with me is that we're gonna go see Detective Pikachu. I'm seeing that as Pikachu with Deadpool's voice.
If you know there's a cosplay that someone did where it's a giant Pikachu and next man the hit mask and it's Deadpool.
Yeah.
I said, don't do that shit, man. Please don't.
Ultimate post-credit scene. I know it'll never fucking happen, but like at the end of Detective Pikachu, it's just he takes it.
It's me all along.
No, it's Headpool.
Headpool.
From Marvel Zombies.
Oh fuck no. No. Oh my god, no. I'm going to look forward to seeing how he's going to play it. You know he's going to break fourth wall. You know he's going to mention it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be so much fun.
Hey, so Tony Stark died.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the other thing I wanted to talk about. The part that broke me is when Pepper's talking to him and she's like, we won.
You can rest now. Yeah.
It fucking broke my heart and I wept.
Do you know what? My biggest fear throughout all these movies is Tony Stark dying because Iron Man is like literally the movie that changed me. I grew a fucking Tony Stark goatee.
Yeah.
For the first Iron Man coming out. That's the first time I ever had facial hair. Was the Tony Stark goatee. And then it turned into like the fucking Wolverine what the fuck mutton chops thing. And now it's full on beard.
Well, it's just because you're like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Oh no, trust me, the Tony Stark goatee is the hardest fucking... The hippie beard, as they call it in this movie.
The father said
in the 70s, but it's hard as fuck to maintain, so I just thought, fuck it, just full facial hair, fuck it. Besides, I'm getting older now, and I need to have a full fucking beard.
Yeah.
I can't fucking rock the Tony Stark look for the rest
That
of
and
my
the
life.
fact if you're going into bars and stuff, they would serve you like that.
Yeah, they're like, you're a fucking weirdo, aren't you? Get the fuck out. You're a nerd. But no, it fucking changed my life. It really did. It got me into cosplaying, it got me into building stuff. Like, the pictures I shared on Instagram, like, the first fucking picture, that's me as an 18-year-old kid.
Yeah.
After watching Iron Man on DVD and building the fucking
That
gauntlet and
inspired
shit.
you to do that, yeah.
Yeah, and building like a little arc reactor as my first ever cosplay. My big fear throughout all these movies has been Tony Stark's gonna die, Tony Stark's gonna die.
I jokingly went to you that he's fucked, and you're like, don't do that, please,
this
don't.
was done in such a beautiful and cathartic way.
Yeah.
I'm totally fucking okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I thought was going to happen? And here was my theory going through this entire time. Cap goes into full fight mode with Thanos, and Thanos snaps Captain America's neck, and then Tony just loses his mind and starts fighting him, and then both of them just are taken out. That's how I thought. But I thought that Thanos was going to kill Captain America and Iron Man, and then it'd be like Captain Marvel would end up taking out Thanos, something like that.
Yeah.
But I was really happy with the way it was, and he acted his heart out. You know for a fact if they ever done like some sort of like documentary or something, or like commentary, like they're gonna say like this was Downey doing his final curtain call, like his final hurrah.
Yeah.
Because by God, that man acted his heart out in it, and you could see it in it. And dude, as you said, the most emotional part was like, you can finally rest. I was trying not to cry. I was like, I can't look at this. I need to turn away. No. It's the fact that he didn't... The one thing that really got to me, he didn't close his eyes. You hear this little... and then the arc reactor just shutting down. And I was like, this is...
Like Dobby and Harry Potter.
Too soon. Too soon. Oh yeah, it was just so heartbreaking. But what a way to go. Go out like a badass.
Yeah.
And be known as a badass.
I read Robert Downey Jr. was the only person to get a full script for the movie. And
Really?
I think that's why.
Yeah.
Jesus. So no one else, that was all a surprise for everybody else then?
Everybody else had parts of the script. Each new scene they were filming, they'd get a new part of the script. But Robert Downey Jr. was the only one who completed one.
Then fair dues, because that's what they wanted. They started with him and it ended with him. And I like that.
Well, that's another way of keeping leaks, stop leaks from happening by not doing a full script.
Yeah, and that's another thing you said to me plenty of times, that Marvel are do that. They put like alternate things in the trailers to knock people off.
Well,
Yeah.
In Infinity War, they filmed 15 different endings to it. So, which one's the actual ending?
I also noticed like the absolute fuckery in the trailers as well of Endgame. Like, do you know the bit like we were talking about it a lot, where you see him tightening the shield.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was his final...
But like in the trailer, it's the full shield. In the movie, it's cut in half.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I did not cop
Also,
on
in the
that.
trailer, Tony Stark's ship flies down into New York.
Yeah, on its own.
Yeah, it makes you think that he's.
Yeah,
flying back
they
or
erased
something.
Captain Marvel holding the ship.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think there was also some fuckery where they removed Gwyneth Paltrow from the scene where they're all standing outside Avengers headquarters.
They did, because I remember, yeah.
Yeah, and
Fair play to them for
the
doing that,
trailer,
because like
wasn't
now
it when-
in the day of the internet, you can't keep anything a secret. You have people on the film crew that will end up taking pictures and going, "Here, look at this! I'm on set with these people." Or you have really, really dedicated fans that will find where the locations are being filmed and take photographs and multiple videos. So it's very, very hard to keep things under wraps. And Marvel don't get me wrong, there has been leaks and stuff, but they know how to really mess with people.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the worst part about the leak for this.
Yeah, I'm glad. See, the best thing about me is I stay the hell away from the internet. Like, see, what like YouTube videos, I do my YouTube video and then I go and play video games or just sit and relax. I'm never really on social media, so I'll be honest with you, from the very first Iron Man movie to now, I walk in not having a clue what's going on. I don't watch any like theories or here's all these amazing theories about this or here's leak footage. I don't. I walk in as just a guy who's paid the money to watch the movie and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And that's something I would want fans to go ahead and do. Just go in and be surprised. Don't go in going, oh, I know this was going to happen. That was my theory. It was going to happen this way. That's fine, but just keep it to yourself. Just enjoy, have that moment first, because, as you say, yourself, I did my theories all right were completely debunked. But predicting stuff, when you start to predict a movie, it's not fun. You've ruined it for yourself.
Well, see, that's the trouble with sequels, is everyone's always consciously or subconsciously writing their own sequel. So as the more sequels you get, the more disappointed you're going to be.
Yeah. But as I say, I am happy that this is their, we're taking a break. It needed to be done, because I swear to God, I know we have Spider-Man coming, but I'm glad that, I hope this take big breaks, because we need it. Well, I definitely, because it's very exhausting to try and keep up with everything. Because you could sit and go, I don't remember this bit. Oh yeah, that was in that movie. I have to go back and rewatch this movie. There was one person, a few people were doing this challenge where they were going back from the very first Iron Man all the way up to watch Endgame. That's madness. That is total madness. I would commend people doing that, but not a chance. I would.
I watched one film every day up until Endgame.
I couldn't do that. I think my attention span, because of watching big long movies like this or big long stories, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, thanks for that Instagram post as well.
Yeah.
Because that actually kept me going too, because it was like, fuck, we've only so many movies left until we get to Endgame.
The night before I watched Endgame, I watched Infinity War 4 times.
You mental fuck nugget.
I will be totally honest with you, just before Stephen picked me up, I just got to the part where in Infinity War, where Spider-Man was just about to be turned to dust.
Fuck.
That's hype, because I was like, maybe I'll just watch Infinity War to get a wee bit hyped for this. I was like, why did I do this to myself? But yeah, for me, I'm happy walking away from this and coming back at some point.
I'm still gonna watch all the new ones, but I won't be as invested as I have been.
No, but for me, I can walk away, and if one of the movies takes my fancy, yeah. But I'm not doing the movie's out, I'm gonna go and watch it now. I'm going out to the midnight screening to watch this, or I need to know this, I need to know that. No.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 has my full attention.
That will be my final. That will be my final one where I'll go, because I love the Guardians.
But that's not for a couple of years. I think that's 2022.
So we've got plenty of time to chill and yeah. I'm looking forward to it, don't get me wrong, but yeah, for me, I can walk away happy. I walked away out of this movie just happy and enjoyed it, and I'm satisfied with it. Yeah, I know I could go back and see it the second time and go, I don't like that bit, I don't like that bit. For right now, I'm happy. And that's really much all I can say about it. But as I say, who knows what the future holds for Marvel? Maybe Star Wars will merge with them.
Do you know what? No matter what the fuck they do, they will never ever create a cinematic experience as wonderful, as professional, and as well-rounded and rich as what they've done over the last 22 movies.
Yeah.
They can try. They can really try. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll get to the same level. It's just not going to be the same.
No.
No, never. I think the closest, because they're trying to do that with Avatar, they're making 5 more.
I think that's bullshit. I think that's a troll. And if that's true, if that's actually a real thing, no.
It's true, because they're filming all back to back.
Yeah, they filmed them back to back.
What more are they going to say? Is there going to be a green species and the blues and the greens attack each other?
They have released titles for them. Let me see if I can find them.
You guys keep saying that you're not going to go back and watch the new movies. This is the end and stuff. But I don't know why you would do that. I mean, you're going to end up seeing them anyway. We all know that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna go see the new ones.
Well, I'm still gonna see them. I'm just not gonna be as invested as I have been.
Yeah. I think it's from here. It's just gonna be like fun, fun movies, and also like I can't wait to see like Doctor Strange too.
I think like the big thing that they're doing from now on is there'll be 2 different worlds with Marvel. So there'll be like the street level stuff, and then there'll be the cosmic and magic stuff.
Like standalone type movies.
Not standalone. They'll still be connected and shit, but there'll be 2 separate pathways of Marvel movies. So you'll have the street level stuff like Captain America with Sam and what have you. Maybe Doctor Strange fits into that category too. But then you'll have the cosmic stuff like Guardians of the Galaxy and what have you.
Yeah, I can see them doing that.
Shang-Chi as well. He'll be the street level Earthbound hero.
But what's gonna happen with the Netflix stuff?
It's gone.
That's weird. Yeah.
It'll all be on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. But are they going to take those characters and put them in the MCU, or are they gonna recast them completely?
I think it's not. It's awkward how the deal went down, but I think they're a bit of a grey area at the moment because Netflix still has the rights to them. Because even though Netflix have cancelled all the Marvel Netflix shows, they still have them on their streaming service.
Yeah. And until they go, Marvel can't do anything with it.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, James Cameron's making 4 Avatar movies.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Being released on December 18th.
Just fuck off.
2021, December 20, 2024, and December 19, 2025.
Wow.
And they're all bollocks.
The Titanic comes out of nowhere and just shoots them all with laser beams.
He's trying to do 3D without glasses.
That man needs fucking
shot.
He said that he would
shot
personally pay out of his
stuck in a
pocket
home
to
or
install
something like.
3D screens into cinemas.
Someone should go out and start spray painting on walls. That's enough, James Cameron.
Go sleeps.
Fuck off.
The first one.
Yeah. Like, I remember, do you know what confused the shit out of me is I thought it was Avatar The Last Airbender or something like that.
That's why the Avatar movie couldn't be called The Last Airbender. Like they called it The Last Airbender. They couldn't call it Avatar The Last Airbender because the promotional studios were like, oh, people will think this is a sequel to the James Cameron movie.
Yeah, oh fuck. Could you imagine people going, first they were blue and now they've got energies and fire and water? What the fuck?
They got arrows on their head. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Imagine you're on drugs. Imagine you went to the movie, right? And
I don't have to imagine
No,
that.
but imagine going and watching this and going,
What was that? Imagine you're on drugs.
oh,
Yeah, imagine you're on drugs.
movies and James, fuck it.
Happy pills time.
Fucking shotgun to the head time at this point, like.
Okay, so can we quickly... What do we think is going to be, like, the most memorable line of Endgame? Like, in Infinity War, it was like, I don't want to go. Stuff like that.
Yeah, that one.
I am inevitable is a really good... I love that quote.
I like pissant. I like the wee smart, like wee small ones. I like the little jab ones. Like silly wee funny things.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I like the big and memorable ones, but a pissant just keeps making me fucking die laughing. Because it's so just like meh, pissant, fuck off, basically. Hey, I'm the Mac Daddy here, don't question my logic.
Who's the one that's stuck at the war machine and they're like, oh, be careful with your land, there's an idiot outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nebula, that was, yeah.
Oh, and there was a line what Drax said when they all came back. What did Drax say that made everybody crack up? Because in last cinema they were laughing.
I think the fights, like the one of Thor and Quill, the fight, like, you should get knives. I like knives. Stab him.
Yeah.
You should fight. That's what you should fight for the
For control of the ship.
ship, like for leadership and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be beautiful. Just watching Thor. It was the face of Thor turn around and say, "Yeah, of course you're a leader. Of course
Honestly,
you're a leader."
okay.
You're like,
My favorite MCU film is Guardians of the Galaxy. I
Yeah,
freaking love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Both Guardians
Now
ones
that
are dear to my
Thor
heart.
is part of Guardians of the Galaxy. That is my favorite thing that came out of Endgame. That is so good. I love it so much.
Yeah, no, like I'm really looking forward to it.
Did anybody expect that at all?
No.
How far ahead was that planned? Because the script for Guardians 3 was written.
That is exactly why James Gunn was rehired after being fired, because nobody else could direct a Guardians of the Galaxy with Thor in it.
The person that could do it, I think, would be the Russo brothers.
Yeah, exactly. But like, they need James Gunn to do that. Like, like Thor in Guardians is so cool, and because Guardians and Guardians 2 are some of my favorite MCU films.
I
I'm just
really think
excited for 3 now.
that's something they really need to look into in the future in order to keep the audience invested. Is instead of doing all this solo movie bullshit, have different characters pop up. Like in Ragnarok, you had Hulk and you had Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So like in the future, have like slightly smaller team up movies going forward.
Yeah.
So don't just have it be Doctor Strange 2, where it's Doctor Strange versus all the other monsters.
That's what I hope this Black Widow movie is. It's her and Hawkeye.
But are we getting a Black Widow movie?
We are, yeah, it's filming.
So that wasn't just Marvel just trolling us, going like, "Ah, she's dead now, so we don't have to make the movie."
It's prequel.
Ah, right.
I think they have a director.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Right, let's wrap this puppy up. My fucking battery's about to die.
Yeah.
Alright, the only other question would be, or the only other thing I would have to say is at the funeral, it's absolutely heartbreaking. But other than that, I want to thank everybody for being here. If you want to plug your stuff, go ahead.
Roorai on Twitter. There you go.
Stephen, I'll link to Anthony's YouTube as well. Votesaxon07 and TwoPennyMilk, correct?
Yes.
Darn
that's it.
tootin'. He's the Robot Wars one. I'm the bullshit Doctor Who fucking
And
wankery.
then you mix the two together. It's called
You
War
get
Who.
pissy milk.
Alright, well, I want to thank everybody for listening. This is the weekly podcast that's never weekly. And it never will be, so don't ask. Anyway, thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys whenever the next one comes out.
Bye.
Tomorrow.
Fuck yourselves.
Bye. Oh God. Passive aggressive.
Oh, he's just aggressive.